Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our virtual Tai Chi Thursday series brought to you by AARP here in Houston. My name is Simone Olivier. I'm the director of Four Dragons Tai Chi, and every Thursday at 10:30, we'll be continuing our Tai Chi for Health practice. So let's go ahead and get started. Last week, we were going over our brush knee movement, and we are going to continue to work with that. And we're also going to move into play the lute, the next form in the sequence. All right, but before we do that, let's get started with a nice warm up and a Qigong practice to help build our energy and build our Qi before we focus on our practice. So find a space where you can sit or stand. And make sure that you have some room to move in all directions. So you should be able to move your hands and feet in all directions and that your space is safe for movement. So finding your Qigong stance, feet can be straight forward or turned out. We're going to inhale the arms up, taking in a nice, long, slow, deep breath. Slowing down the exhalation, completing the exhalation, and then sipping in another breath. Filling up with gratitude. Exhaling everything that is old and stale. Bring your chin down to your chest, arms down by your side. And inhale, back of the hands float up. Exhale, palms press back to the shoulders. The chin tucks back slightly, lengthening the back of the neck. And inhale, release. Pressing forward with a gentle resistance. Exhale, pressing down, gentle resistance. Inhale, feel the gentle resistance on the back of the hands, the wrists, arms floating up. Exhale, gently press back. Chin tucks back just slightly. You feel a nice, gentle stretch starting at the neck and rippling down the spine. Turn your palms to face your thighs. Inhale, lead with the wrists. Bring your hands up in front. Hold the ball in front of your chest and inhale. Opening up the chest and shoulders here. Exhale, gently squeeze, putting a little bit of pressure on the heart and lungs like a massage. Inhale, open. Exhale. So we're expanding and contracting the internal organs, the whole body. And feel it coming more alive, more enlivened. Feeling more vitality with each breath. And turning the head to the side, parting the wild horse's mane. Hands glide apart. Head and eyes follow the hand. Coming back to center, palms face each other and part to the other side. Feel a gentle opening in the neck. And coming back to center. Bring your hands down. And roll the shoulders up and back. Small rolls. Letting the middle finger rest on the outside of your thighs. Drawing the circle on your thighs with your middle finger, about the size of a quarter. That's how much movement you need. Just moving the fluid in the joints. Good. And open and close the hands. Reaching. You can actually reach through, creating a little tension. And relax. Make a fist. And reach. Like you're reaching into your body. Gently grasping. And one more time. And bring your hands to your lower dantian. Now we're going to do some footwork. And again, you can follow along seated or standing with this one. We're going to shift our weight. And we're just going to tap the foot out in front. Shift the weight and tap. And now we're going to tap with the heel. Toes pointing up, reaching back towards the knee. Feel that flexion in the lower leg and then relax. Now we're going to tap the little toe and big toe. Rotating in and out, opening up the hip. Step to the side. If you need assistance with balance, feel free to use a chair, a table, furniture, a wall, until your balance improves. And now heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. And step out to the side. Making your hands into two gentle fists at the hips. We're going to shift the weight. And we're going to step forward with the heel, working on weight shift into a bow stance. Fist forward. Pull back. Hips are low. Shift the weight. Heel out. Opposite fist extends forward. Bow stance. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the correct posture and alignment. Shifting the weight. Heel out. Notice my spine stays straight. I'm not leaning forward in my shoulders. Shoulders right over the hips. Front of the head lifting up. Coming into the bow stance. Shifting the weight. Gliding forward. Staying steady and even. Shift the weight back. Alternating to the other side, staying low. And last one here. Hold your fists at your hips. And now we're going to work on kicks. So starting in your comfortable, steady stance, shift the weight. You're going to tap your right foot, extend your left arm. So right now we're leaving the foot on the floor. And extending opposite arm. Now, if you want to work on improving your balance, you have a balance challenge. However, make sure that you're ready for each stage. Let your foot just hover 1 inch or a half an inch over the floor. You don't have to hold it for very long. If you're seated in your chair, try to sink your hip down and lift your leg up high. If you're seated in a chair, you can lift that leg up 90 degrees. If you're standing, just bring your foot up as high as you can within your range of motion, within your ability to balance. Keeping your spine nice and tall. Opening up the knees, strengthening the legs. And coming down. Let's take a few deep breaths. Open your hands up. And now we're gonna build up our Qi with the golden ball Qigong. So starting with your hands down by your side, bow the arms out, create some space under your armpits. Let the elbows be soft and the arms hanging from the shoulders. Imagining there's a golden ball underneath your feet, and as you inhale, expands up underneath you, up underneath your hands, and as you exhale, you compress it back down underneath your feet. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And now bring your golden ball up underneath your feet, all the way up to your chest. Exhale, gently press down. Soft knees, long spine. And now hold the ball in front of your chest. And inhale, expand it across. And now let's roll it back. Inhale. Roll it in towards your chest and down. And roll it up and out. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my hands rolling. So I was taking that golden ball, rolling it back, rolling it forward. And one more time. And this time we're just going to press down. We're going to go through the sequence, repeating one time each. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Relax your stance. Relax your feet. Shake it out. Move your body in any way that feels natural. And this is a very quick and simple practice that you can do at any time if you feel depleted, or maybe you feel like your blood pressure is out of balance. You can do this to bring it into balance, or your circulation is out of balance and you need circulation moving into your feet. You can do this practice and it will definitely get the blood and qi flowing in a very simple way. All right, so now let's move on. Let's review our brush knee and move on to playing the lute. All right, so playing the lute is kind of like a harp, right? So we're moving our hands like a harp player in the next one. But let's review our brush knee. Let's start with our feet underneath the hips. And we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees. Soften, soften, soften. And inhale, open. So much more happens when we soften. So much more flow. So now we're going to shift our weight. And as you shift your weight, you're going to extend your spear fingers. And post, empty stance, turning your foot out to the side. Now reach out with the heel to the side. Keep your stance low, shift the weight, brush over your left knee. Your hand is coming in towards the shoulder, and then you turn, push forward as you follow step. All right, so there's a lot of moving parts and we're turning to the side. So let's review that a few more times. Hips underneath the, hips underneath the shoulders and heels underneath the hips. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Shift the weight. Hook step, so we're turning the foot in. Shift the weight. Extend out. Post. Extend. Brush knee. Hand turns to push, and we follow step. As you're pushing forward, your opposite hand is pulling back towards the hip, elbow bent, palm facing the ground. And to check your follow step, pick up your back foot. If your weight shifts from back to forward, you know you're carrying weight in that back foot. You want to carry all of your weight in your front leg so that when you lift up and lower down, your body does not move. Okay, that's how you check. All right, one more time. Inhale, arms up. Open. Shift your weight. Hook step. Extend. Post. Brush knee, step, brush knee. Palm in, turn, palm out, follow step. All right. Now from here, we're going to go into play the lute. You can just watch. You're going to step back with your foot at a 45-degree angle. It's a small step. And post. The hands glide forward. Okay. So let's break that down, starting from brush knee. You have your follow step. Your hands can be on your waist, down by your side, behind your back, whatever's most comfortable for you. We have our follow step. Why do we want this back leg empty? It's because we're going to be stepping back on the back foot. So stepping back, a small step back, foot turned out, shift the weight, relax your front leg, and post. Step forward. Trailing step. Step back. Shift back. Post. Follow step. Step back. Post. Okay, let's add the arms. Coming to the end of our brush knee with our follow step. Elbows soft, shoulders relaxed, spine is long and upright. When we bring attention to our spine and being upright, our eyes come alive, our mind comes alive, we come present, we are relaxed and alert. So let's step back on the back foot because it's empty of weight. The palms come in as we shift back so that the palms would be facing each other towards the midline of the body. And then we post the front leg and then we shift, palms glazing over each other. Let's try that again. Follow step, end of brush knee. Make sure this back leg is nice and relaxed. Step back, shift the weight, palms turn in. Post, back hand comes forward. Hand over foot out in front of the shoulder. One more time. Stepping back. Shift the weight back. Palms come in. Post. Now, another key movement here in this pose is that you are shifting forward and you're also pulling back with the hips. That's how the shoulders are moving. The shoulders are moving because the hips are moving. And the arms are moving because the shoulders are moving because the hips are moving. Okay? So let's practice that a few times just with the focus on the hips Stepping back, turning in, post, pull this front hip back, and the back hip comes forward. Rotating the shoulders. One more time. Soften, breathe, relax. Step back, turn in, post, play the lute. All right. Now let's put that together with our brush knee. Okay. Start on this end. So find your positioning. Make sure your feet are not too close together, that you have enough room for your hook step. And let's begin. Inhale. And exhale. Open, close at the end of our cloud hands. Shift your weight. Hook. Shift the weight. Extend. Post. Step out. Brush knee. Palm in. Turn. Push out in front. Back hand pulling back towards the hip. Back foot empty. Now play the lute. Step back. Palms turn in. Post. Pull back with the hip and the shoulder. All right. We'll do that 2 more times. Find your positioning. Find your alignment in your spine. Empty yourself as though you're doing this again for the first time ever. Relax. Inhale. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your movement. Shift the weight. Hook step. Extend. Brush knee. Step back. Turn in. Post. Play the lute. One more time without any cueing. Inhale. Begin. All right. I hope that you are enjoying this practice. Let's continue a few more times. Playing the lute is a shorter movement, slightly simpler movement. So let's continue putting those 2 movements together and really getting that muscle memory into the body. Because brush knee is a little more complicated, but it's followed by a more simpler movement with play the lute. And let's inhale, arms up. And exhale. Open. And close. Shift the weight. hook step, extend, brush knee. Step back, play the loop. All right. And now let's add this on to our previous 8-week series, the beginning of our form, so that we don't forget what we've learned in the last 2 months. All right, so let's start with our heels together, toes turned out, standing nice and tall. And let's begin. Inhale. Exhale. You can just go ahead and mirror me. Bend the knees, hands in front of the hips. Shift the weight. Step out to the side. And open. And close. Shift the weight. Step forward. Single whip. Shift back. Empty stance. Cloud hands. We're going to do a stationary cloud hands. And coming back. Inhale. Open, close. Single whip. Push forward. Transition into cloud hands. And now bringing your foot in, open, close, preparing for brush knee. Hook step, extend, step out, brush knee, follow step, step back, palms in, play the lute. So now you see the whole sequence flowing all together. All right, so let's go ahead and cool down. Finding a space where you can either sit or stand and just rub your hands together. Bring your hands to your lower back. Try something here. Bringing your hands down. The outside of the legs, and inhale, coming up. And rubbing the lower back. Bring the hands down. Inhale back up. And one more time, rubbing the lower back. Exhale down the outside of the legs. Inhale, coming back up. And bringing your fingertips to the navel and up to the sternum. Connecting the heart with the kidneys. And relax. Let's move into a standing meditation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let your hands float down. Letting your body completely relax from this full practice. And bringing the hands out in front, palms facing the lower dantian. Let your arms feel full of qi, and the space between your arms and your body fill with qi. And the lower dantian fills with qi. And then bring your hands up to your heart center. Filling the heart center with qi. And then bringing the hands up to the forehead, middle finger in line with the eyebrows. Imagining the brain washed over with qi. And now bringing the hands out. Feeling this big circuit of qi from your heart out through the middle fingers, and touching, connecting out in front of your heart, arcing out. And bringing the hands down, palms facing the earth. Earth filling the lower dantian with qi. Feeling massive, stable, grounded, supported. Harmonizing the three dantians, making sure that we replenish our qi from our Tai Chi practice so that we have an abundance of qi, an abundance of health. And let's close the practice with our salute, interlacing at the thumbs, rubbing one hand over the other. And it's with great gratitude for all of you here joining us to practice Tai Chi. Gratitude for yourself, for taking time for your own health, for your own peace of mind, and for your own benefit as well. I hope you share how you feel and the benefits of this practice with all of your friends and your loved ones, even if it's just by sharing a smile with anyone you see today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week, next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. here on the AARP Texas Facebook page. And until next time, Dao An, wishing you peace on your path.
Hi, I'm Rosalinda Martinez with AARP Texas. We hope you enjoyed today's Tai Chi virtual class, Part 2, an intermediate course designed to teach you the complete form. We decided to expand the class because you told us you wanted more. We'd like to thank Li Fu, director of Four Dragons Institute Tai Chi for Health and Longevity in Houston, for leading the class. Tune in next Thursday at 10:30 a.m. for another lesson. Remember, you can catch this 45-minute weekly class on our AARP Texas Facebook and YouTube page. We've also put prior classes on aarp.org/Texas. This series runs through August 27. Thank you for joining us, and see you next